few years older.
None the wiser.
None the wiser. Definitely not. We're going to make a wee video here to show how to set up a brand new customized item, and this video and the description that we're about to see can be used for anything. A hat, a top, but in this case we're going to look at the personalized honey bar. I'm going to leave that tab open and I'm going to jump back into the dashboard of the site. Most importantly, I'm going to go over to the extra product options and the global forms. In here I'm going to create a brand new global form and I'm going to call it Teddy Bear. I hit publish just to save it, and now I'm going to start adding the elements. So the first element that I want to add is going to be the child's name. So these are all the different inputs that you can have. We want a text area or a text field. A text area will allow someone to write a paragraph of text, and a text field will allow them to add in a single item. So if I text it here, this is going to be the baby's, the baby name. Some of this in the back end is only for admin usage, so that we can keep tracks in what we're doing here. So once we give it a name, we can edit the elements. So we're saying that this is enabled. It is required. There's no change in price, because some of these options can be set up that if you choose those options, there's a little increment of price change. That can be used. In this case, we're just not using it. The text before the price might say this is being added on. Anyway, they're pretty self-explanatory, all these fields.
That would be like if they were getting a crew t-shirt, if they just wanted the crew, say that was a tenner, but if they want their thing on the front, it's another £4.
Yep. And that's just again the text that says that. The quantity selector we don't want. The placeholder, please enter your bundle of joys name. Minimum amount of characters, you can specify that if you know that the minimum at least is 4. The maximum characters, what if someone wants to put up John Harris Butler Williams? You can't fit it all in.
No, if you do 20, I suppose.
20, that's what the man says.
That would be about right, wouldn't it? There wouldn't be much more.
Again, just don't know. There are other options here for colours and stuff like that, but let's just go ahead and hit update on that. After the baby's name, we know we're going to add in another field, which is the baby's date of birth. So I do think there is a date picker here, right? Which would maybe eliminate some of the issues.
Yes, they would be able to click. Yeah, that would be a good one.
A date picker, and we'll give it a little title for the label that says, please enter your baby's date of birth, question mark. And again, in the general options one, in the placeholder, it's required, that's what we're saying. Date picker is going to be day, month, year, starting year. No baby's going to be born after 2025. We really got to do that. The end year, well, we'll not worry about that until 2035. The default values, minimum selected dates.
Or I suppose if you go to 2024, if somebody was
just
one from last year.
Just so you see how it works. There's sizes and all. You don't get it right always. You just set this up first. So we're just basically setting it up. We got the baby's name. We got the baby's date of birth. Was there any other fields? The weight. The baby's weight. So we'll go on again. We'll just use a date picker just for the purposes of the video though. You could add in a range picker and put in 0 kilograms all the way up to what would it be 5 kilograms.
Or is it pounds and ounces? They're kind of going
pounds and ounces. We'll do a text field just for this one. Baby weight. Okay, in here we're just going to go to the label options first. This is the option that the people see in the front end of the site. Please enter the baby's weight. And that's okay. We can add in down here in the subtitle
It doesn't really matter, you know. If well, I put it in because that's what it's.
Let's put this in and see what it starts to look like. Yeah. So we're going to go hit update, and in some cases, the most important next step is how we apply this template to the teddy bear. Mm-hmm. So what I'm going to do is here, just take a look at this. So this is giving us a red notification that the form is not being applied to any products. That's handy because then we can customize what we want this set of options. So let's think about this. We don't want this set of options to apply to the school leavers hoodie.
No.
Or any of these other categories.
No.
But what I have found working with Paul is the best way to use this is with product tags. So we're going to call this the teddy bear tag. Mm-hmm. And hit add. And hit update. Now that means that any product that's tagged with the teddy bear tag will inherit all these extra product options. Mm-hmm. So we'll go back over to the teddy bear. I'll do this in admin view just to show you. I'm going to go down to the products. I'm going to try and find the teddy bear. Here it is. I'm going to hit edit. And notice that there's no tag associated with it. So I'm going to go down to the product tags and I'm going to type in teddy bear. I will add the product tag to the teddy bear thing. Hit update. You still with me?
Yep.
And then we hit view product. And we have our extra product options. Mm-hmm. So we'll notice that we've got the label on this one, so that please enter your bundle of joy's name. So I'm going to go back straight away, and I noticed in this one, the baby name, we failed to put a label in. So we'll just call this baby's name and hit update. Now once that's applied to, let's say, one honey bear, maybe there's 4 or 5 different bears. Once you attach it to one product, you can then go back and change things, and it'll change it on all of them, which is handy. So baby's name, I'm going to put in Paddy Joe.
See, if there was the option for either baby pink or sky blue, you know, for a boy or a girl, you know, say the likes of Paddy Joe there, you know, I might think, definitely that's a boy, and then next thing they turn around and say, Paddy Joe's my daughter, Paddy Josephine, you know, and
we live in 2025, guys. You know what it is.
Are you giving him? Giving him a gender already? You know, for fact.
You know, in here where it says please enter the baby's weight, we're just going to put in 7.5.
Yeah.
So that would capture that information. So as Paul said, you just want to go back to the form here and add in another field that says.
See, I did that on the. Was it the attributes?
Yeah, you were doing it in variations and attributes. It's possible to do it there, but that means that's at the product level.
Oh, right. This is a generic level, is it?
Yeah. So if this was per se attached to 30 teddy bears.
Yep.
You could just add in another colour.
Yes.
And it would change all of them. It's a much more efficient way to do it.
Yeah. There are different teddy bears that you can get. You know, you can get other than that. I could just apply that. Take another teddy bear and just apply that to the lot of them.
Yep. In this one, we're just going to add in the teddy bear colour.
Yeah.
And in the general options, this is also going to be required. And down at the bottom, we're going to put in the default choice, which is baby blue.
Or baby pink.
And then we'll add another item, which is baby pink.
Yeah.
Again, you can go and add in the description. This is a teddy bear with pink embroidery. This is a teddy bear with blue embroidery. You can add in, there's lots of options. Just because they're there, we don't need to use them. I'm going to hit update, and a second update. Wait until it has finished. We'll go back and refresh the product. So here we can see the colour. At this point, I'm going to edit the product and take out the text at the top because you can save a little bit of space. This one, I'm baby sure it's the same text. And then my grammar checker is giving it the once over here. we are.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit update. And if I go back and look at the product again, basically what I did was remove the text at the top of the options. So whenever we look at the product, it's just the options straight away. There's no mucking around. What's the baby's name?
Yeah. See in teddy bear colour, it's just that's the embroidery colour. You know, the embroidery of the name and the.
So on the embroidery colour, you would change that to say.
Just colour. I don't know, embroidery colour or.
EORY?
Yeah.
Embroidery colour.
Yeah.
We will hit refresh and we'll see that the teddy bear colour gets changed to be called embroidery colour.
Yeah.
And the difference between a radio button, I'll go back to the forms here. When you look at the items, there's a radio button and a check box. Radio buttons are exclusive, meaning that you can only choose one and the default, it literally turns the others off. Check boxes allow you to check both. Just wanted to get that one in there.
So for the likes of that, you're better with.
Yeah,
rather than them
ticking both.
I'm
going to go back out of this now and drag the embroidery colour up to the top because I feel it. That's probably the way that they're going to go. They're going to choose the colour first.
Yeah.
They can clearly see there's no extra field. We can hide this, which we might do now in a second. So baby blue, pink, and also it looks like it'd be nice to put in a divider just underneath that and hit update. As I said, once you've got the product tagged, you can then go back in and experiment and play around with all of these settings just to make it look a little nicer. I'm trying to speak like an American as well in case anybody watches this YouTube video. Baby
Graham Adult, younger brother.
Baby blue, we got the baby's name. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Then, right, yeah, I can take a double bar name up to 20 characters.
Yeah.
You might find you maybe want to push that out to like 24 or something.
I fired whatever you think.
And then the baby's
I think it didn't accept that. Did it accept them?
No, it did.
Yeah.
It's a lot of text to get onto a little baby's area. That's why we're trying to limit it in some way that you're not left with trying to put on a very large name that won't fit in, and we'll have to decrease the font size and all that. The date pop-up looks quite good. We can go back to the whole way, back to September, and then enter the baby's weight, 7.9. Add the cart, done.
Yep, happy days.
We'll go through that add to cart bit just to show that whenever we view the cart, all the extra product options are included in the order. There's a mint top from earlier on in the year. That concludes basically how to add in an extra product option set for an individual product.
Just while you're on, see that delivery to NetBank, can you take that out? There's on the delivery options. See the delivery options is the one set of delivery options is for
global.
You can't change.
I'll show that. Just it's on a different topic. We'll just spam that too. Okay, go into WooCommerce and down to settings. When you go to shipping, we have the rest of the world and the United Kingdom set up as a zone. So you can create zones, but for the minute we're gonna look at this. So over here on the left hand side we've got an edit button, and we have two methods of shipping. So first class Royal Mail and delivery included in Max. So we can just turn that off and save it until next year when we
yes
when we need it.
I'll tell you what was happening. The wee school that I do, a couple of them fired delivery to NicMac. I phoned them up. I says, "Are you lifting this at the NicMac competition?" Oh, I thought that was to our school, or it was free delivery, and I kind of went, she said, "Do you want this?" And no, leave it now.
$3.99. The $3.99 is important. So back in, go to extra product options, global forms, and we'll look over our global forms. there's the teddy bear form that we've just completed,
Mm-hmm.
and we can see that these NICMAC Junior and NICMAC Adults, all of those options last year or previously had I had to go through every individual category and say I want this, I want that, and then we changed it from categories to using tags.
Yes.
And then it was much easier to just tag every product and
yes,
then
yes.
add the thing. So hopefully this form helps, and watch out for the next video in a few more years.